Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video, I'm going to talk about what it means to have your Venus in someone's fourth house in Synastry, or they have their Venus in your fourth house in Synastry. So, this one can really bring a feeling at home with each other. The fourth house represents our deepest emotional roots and upbringing, and it's a very hidden place because it's opposite to the midheaven, which is like the most public place. So this is a more kind of private overlay for Venus, where there's this feeling that like you can share your love and your deepest feeling and your deepest heart kind of more behind closed doors. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like a secret relationship like Venus in the 12th house can sometimes mean. It just means that the love that you share is very deep, and it goes on behind closed doors. It's of a more intimate kind. And it might be not seen so much by the world, but depending on other things going on, you could have other planets in the 10th or in the composite chart, some other influences that would mitigate this. But this is kind of a private place to have loving Venus. It's not bad nor good. It's just this is a emotional and intimate placement, and it also can show too wherever Venus is falling in the house overlay. The Venus person brings their love, their heart, and what they find pleasurable and valuable into that area of life for the house person. So the Venus person can actually benefit or bless the house person's home life. On a more mundane level, it could be like the Venus person is your decorator that you've hired, and they're going to help you beautify your surroundings of your home. That's like one very external manifestation. So in a relationship, the house person could feel that the Venus person has that kind of influence. So on the actual home, right? But another way that this happens is the Venus person can somehow bless the house person's emotional landscape as well. Like the Venus person can really be seen as a soothing energy on the house person's emotional body. Like they can be seen like a long lost old friend or family member that's really nourishing and beautifying to their internal self, their inner self, their emotions. So there can be a lot of emotional healing that comes with this aspect. It's probably the least like intense though, like as far as the water houses go, like the 8th house and the 12th house. Those kind of transformations can sometimes be more emotionally difficult, although they definitely are emotional. This one is more of an emotional, soothing energy. And something about the 4th house, though, is like because of its natural square to the ascendant, it is a stimulating aspect as well. Like the angular houses, like make stuff happen, right? So it's also like the Venus person creates some type of change, although usually pleasant because it's Venus, depending on if there's not other aspects and squares going on. But the Venus person definitely can create a big change in the internal life or the home life of the house person. So that could actually mean like, they move in together, they have a child together. That would definitely be a part of this overlay. Or it could just mean that there is kind of like a dynamic or buzzing attraction with this one where there's definitely some fire here too. Like it's not totally peaceful, although it is soothing, but it is more active. Like the Venus person does come into our life and promote some type of internal change, which is more dynamic. So this is an attractive aspect. It does cause attraction, and while it's not really like a sexual attraction. It's more of like an attraction because we feel that we've found someone who relates to our inner world and our home and family life. Like they could be someone significant as far as our roots and upbringing. And so, yeah, there's definitely an attraction with this aspect. And because of that, just that natural square, like we do maybe sometimes feel that we have very different modes of expression as well. But because it's Venus, it's generally going to be still a pleasing overlay. And like, yeah, the Venus person really feels like a protective or like a familial family energy with the house person as well. Like they want to nurture and care for them and emotionally focus on their well-being. Like this is that like emotional support guy or woman or friend. Like this, that's kind of the energy of this overlay too, is like this is an emotionally supportive bond where we can experience the making our emotions more understood by us, and also more soothed and healed. So it's definitely a significant overlay to have. Like it does cause attraction in a very deep way. The fourth house can sometimes be like a very close friend overlay or a close romantic involvement because of that energy. The fourth and 10th house can represent the family, so it can feel very deep and intimate and safe and like actually kind of addicting when we have a lot of fourth house energy. And it does show up in committed relationships because it's like the person feels like home to us, and that can be very safe and healing. So yeah, anything else? Yeah, that's pretty much the essence of this one. I'd love to know how you guys have felt it. Did it feel like that? What else was going on in your charts? Yeah, it's definitely a significant emotional relationship with this overlay. So yeah, I'd love to know your requests. I'm doing your requests. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about in a video, and I'll try my best to do them all. And I do offer one-on-one sessions. My links are below. Okay, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.